Something feels different. Dear Jim and Ypoa, what's BrainPOP? From Adlers. Ah, that explains it. To me, BrainPOP was basically learning but fun. It was basically a bunch of flash cartoons and quizzes that taught kids a lot of things. Seriously, they covered so many topics that I don't even really know how to describe it. Of course, learning without BrainPOP wasn't really impossible, but certain subjects never really stuck to me, like history. What do you mean skill issue? For me, BrainPOP was a huge part of my elementary school days. I remember being excited to get to computer lab solely just to watch those silly cartoons with Tim and Moby, one of the most iconic duos ever. There's also BrainPOP Jr. with a different kid instead of Tim, but younger me never really bothered to check that out. Yes, it was because it had Junior in the name. Anyways, as I said earlier, BrainPOP's main draw to me was all the cartoons they had. These are all these flash animations that typically follow the same format, but they did a great job teaching new things, or even making you learn something new about a topic you already knew. Of course, these cartoons didn't exactly look or sound the best, but that didn't really matter to me when it made learning fun. Of course, you still had to learn something from these cartoons, and that's exactly what the quizzes were for. These quizzes were typically just a bunch of multiple choice questions that were relating to the cartoon that you just watched. There's a reason why the cartoons always emphasize certain words in the bottom left corner over here. Why would I fail the quiz just to watch the cartoons again? I can do that after passing the quizzes. As for where BrainPOP is now, they're still going. I'm not sure how much it's being used these days around schools, and given that it's mostly locked behind the subscription for schools in general, I'm not gonna really find that anytime soon. But they do post frequently on Instagram, so if you want to view random BrainPOP cartoons or just whatever they post, then that's probably your best shot. As of recording this, they're also making these new shorts that are teaching kids about AI and what's really all about, which is bizarre to see them like this, but good for them for still going. Anyways, even though I haven't really touched the site at all since leaving elementary school, I still think about it here and there because it was just such a unique way of learning. I'm not sure if kids these days are still using BrainPOP, but given that it's still going, I sure hope they are. Well, that was a fun thing to try. Wonder if we're still stuck like this though. Any ideas? Of course.
Splash Hill Zone Act 2. Let's go. Starting off on this one.
Alright, fuck whatever that guy was going on about. I have no idea what he's even talking about. Today we're gonna be playing Golshi's Grand Adventure 2, which is actually one of the best games ever made. We're gonna start pretty easy. Sound the alarms. Sound the alarms, make sure you sound them. So basically what you're going to be doing is you're going to be running forward. It's a really hard game. Only the most skilled gamers can play it, as you can see, myself. So what you want to do, you got to shoot these guys, get the coins. You got to make sure you get the coins. Now a lot of rookie mistakes what people will make. People will go, oh, I want the dodgeball, it bounces around. No, you want the tri-shoot. After all, it shoots in 3 directions. Look at that, I'm covering everything. You know what? I'm going to guess that it orbits Golshi. What more do you not understand? What more do you not understand? Do I have to explain everything to you? Are you just that dense? Look at that, I pick up equip get, and I get a clock! This shit's so easy, people just don't understand. I have no idea why people act as if, they don't understand this game. It's so simple. Look at this, you just run to the right, you pick up the items, get the EXP, and there we go. It's that easy. I'm gonna get the drone. Get the drone, we gotta do drone strikes. It goes in the lane there, look at that, shooting all the stuff. There we go. Game's easy as hell. I don't know what that guy's talking about, but it's so easy once you understand. Look at that. I'm just going. I keep going, and I keep going. I don't... Cut the feet, cut the fucking feet,